The world isn't just black and white, and the same thing applies to food. Food can be so much more than just salt and pepper. And the whole point of this channel is to think outside the box. Think of grits as a blank canvas. By themselves, they're pretty boring and tasteless. But what's great about them is that they'll take on any flavor that you choose to give them. That's what makes them perfect. So today, we're making some shrimp and grits, but not your mama's shrimp and grits. Now, I bet your mama makes an excellent shrimp and grits. I won't deny that. But on this channel, we like to make things differently. So today, we're gonna be making a miso infused grits with a honey sriracha shrimp, topped with a delicious poached egg and some nice crispy bacon, and it's gonna be absolutely incredible. We're gonna start by making the miso infused broth. I'm using 1 quart of vegetable stock, but feel free to start with chicken stock or just plain water. Just make sure it's unsalted so you can control the salt level. If you have homemade, that would be better. Next, we'll add our miso paste. Miso is made from soybeans and adds a nice salty umami flavor to whatever you add it in. Now, just whisk to combine. Now we'll add in a few knobs of peeled ginger, along with a few cloves of garlic to give the broth some aromatic flavors. Bring it all to a boil and cook it for about 15 minutes. After that time, go ahead and remove the ginger, but leave the garlic to cook in with the grits. Now we'll add 1 cup of grits and whisk it together, and turn down the heat to low and cover it with a lid. We're going to cook this for about 15 minutes, stirring occasionally so they don't clump up. After 15 minutes are up, they should look something like this. They should be nice and creamy and not watery looking or dry and all clumped together. We'll go ahead and just keep this warm while we make our shrimp. So to make the shrimp, we're going to start off with a hot pan, and we'll add in a couple tablespoons of butter. Once your butter is all melted, we're going to add in about a pound of shrimp. These are medium sized, but feel free to use larger if you prefer. Make sure that they're peeled and deveined because you don't want a serving of poop with your shrimp. After cooking the shrimp for a minute, give them a flip and add 2 tablespoons of sriracha. Next, add 2 tablespoons of honey. Then squeeze the juice of 1/4 of a lime and the zest of half a lime. Toss to combine and finish cooking for about another minute or so. You can tell when your shrimp are done when they're nice and pink, but if they start to turn red, then they're overcooked. And we'll just finish it off with a handful of fresh chopped cilantro. Now we'll start on our poached eggs. I ran out of butane, so I have to finish everything on the stove top. So we're going to start with water that is barely simmering, to which we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and this is going to help the eggs coagulate. Using the vortex technique, swirl the water in one direction, and quickly and skillfully crack an egg in the water with one hand because the other has to hold the camera. Now you're going to leave the egg untouched to cook for about 4 minutes for a perfectly runny yolk. If you are cooking multiple eggs, you can carefully set them in an ice bath while you cook the rest of your eggs. Now it's time to plate up. First, you're going to add a nice amount of your creamy miso infused grits. Top that with your perfectly poached egg. Now we'll place the honey sriracha shrimp on top. Make sure you add that delicious butter was cooked in. I will add a handful of our crispy bacon strip and a handful of bright and vibrant scallions. And to finish it off, a piece of char grilled toast and a lime. This shrimp and grits hits all the senses. The bacon is crunchy, it's salty. The shrimp, it's sweet and spicy. The grits have an incredible umami flavor. The egg provides an amazing creaminess, and the scallions add a nice crisp flavor to bring everything together. The idea may sound crazy, but it tastes amazing. And that's what food is all about. Experimenting and trying out new flavor combinations. So try it out for yourself and let me know what you think. Thank you all so much for watching. This is my 5th video, and I really appreciate all the love and support that I've been receiving. So if you want to continue to support the channel, go ahead and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've got new videos coming out every Saturday. So until next time, peace.